Is Hawaii? What happened? I'm wearing a sweatshirt and it's cold. Yeah, so far, so we came over here to try and get some waves for our buddies back home at VANS, and Mother Nature just really screwed us on this one. It's been beautiful. Anytime being in Hawaii is like no complaint, but just the wind and swell kind of didn't work out for these couple of days.
Oh, no, that's all right.
Everything kind of is based around what the swell's doing, you know? And normally it's like a wake up, check, you know, see what surf's doing. If it's no good, then come back home. You know, within the next 5 miles, I've got, you know, 10 world-class surf spots, so it's kind of like, take your pick, you know? That's like the one thing about the North Shore. You can go anywhere in the world and there's places with just as many quality waves, but the amount of driving that you have to do, you know, and change cars and, you know, do all this shit, cross a ferry, you know what I mean? Like, it's like a whole other deal. Here, it's just basic, it's down to the basics. It's like your bicycle and everything else is accessible, you know? Stuff $5 in your shorts to buy something throughout the day, it's pretty easy. It's actually kind of, this is maybe the most set up place for being a professional surfer and going on a trip. We went to VLAM, we went to Pipeline, we checked Rocky Point. You know, you did the basic 3, but you kind of like, everything else is, between looking at those 3, you can kind of get a gauge on whether to go to the rest of the spots. You know, basically surfing's balanced throughout the day. If Tosh is here, I'll spend my day without, you know, with him throughout the day, and then I usually train at night. And if the surf's crap, sometimes we'll train twice, you know, just in between. We're in Alan Sitt's Aikido studio on the North Shore of Sunset Beach. There's a lot of people that have little like fight gyms in their houses, you know, and that one's just kind of like a safe environment, you know. Those kids are all my friends, and you know, they train under other people, but when I come here, I kind of help them all with a lot of the current stuff that's going on. Like our school, and being in California, I'm able to stay on kind of like the, you know, the cutting edge of what's happening in that sport. Here, you're on an island, you're kind of removed, you know, you have to wait for it to come to you. And for them, it's, you know, I speed things up a little bit. It's good. I have so many responsibilities and different things, I get lazy, you know what I mean? Because I just like, I'm running around doing different stuff. That's weird, I get in better shape here than I do at home. You know, cause basically it's just because I don't have all the same restraints and restrictions from responsibility that keep me from being able to, you know, like keep on a program. Here, you can focus your time to do whatever you want. You know? So it's like the ultimate place to train for me. But just the last 2 years has been kind of like, I don't know, putting my time back in California. This will be here forever, so I don't really have to stress about, you know, whether I'm coming back or not. That's inevitable. I'll be here. At one point, it was the focus of my surfing, you know, my life was being here and putting time in. But now it's still really important, but it's more of like a longevity thing. I understand now that I'm getting older, like it's not just a stress to be here the whole winter. It's like I've got a lifetime. So.